everybody. Welcome here to the home of the Red Hawks, right here in Port Huron, Michigan. Out in front, you see Coach Dahlman and Coach Golding, the head coach. They're out there kind of giving a synopsis, let's say, of what the field looks like and what's right, what's left. You know, the whole shebang. Hey, this is Jim Caskey, and I am broadcasting live right here on WVIK Viking Radio, and we are doing a Game Changer live, so we hope we get a great audience out there. Don't forget, we'll edit this, and we are going to put this on YouTube so you can see your young men playing. So I'll give you, first of all, just a general roster of everybody that's here today. So we'll start off with the Port Huron Red Hawks. Let's see. We did mention that the Red Hawks coach, Coach Golding, the head coach, is out there. Coach Cook, an assistant coach. Coach Kenya, the assistant coach. Okay, let's go through the guys here for the Red Hawks. Number 10 is Derek Gregosevich. All right, we're getting ready to play. Jack Carl, number 3. Joey Septo, number 19. Jackson Higgins, number 18. Joey Gilbert, number 7. Carson Nichols, number 11. Brendan Hofer, number 8. Aiden Conkle, number 5. Connor Hanks, number 15. Ashton Cook, number 2. Aiden Gamble, number 13. Number 1 is Junior Cody. And then number 22 is Cameron Teslak. So there you go, folks. The Port Huron Red Hawks are facing off today in the Port Huron Red Hawks Arena, we'll call it. They're here in Port Huron, Michigan. Yeah, it's a little bit windy out there, so we're going to try some new stuff tonight and see if we can get that wind rumbling around in that sound system quieted down a little bit. Yeah, I had a chance to rub shoulders there with Dennis Stuckey, Stuck on Sports. He's over there on the other side of the dugout, and he will be recording as well. Now, just remember, folks, that we are also going to be transferring this information over to YouTube once we get it edited out by our head editor, Ron Caskey, and he's here with me tonight adjusting this camera to try and give you the very best. Alrighty, let's go through the roster for the Marysville Vikings. Number 1, Luke Badley. Number 2, Cole Cooper. Number 3, Kagan Quain. Number 4, Graham Williams. Number 5, Jonathan Fraley. Goes by Johnny 5 Fraley. Number 6, Ian Whitsitt. Number 7, Andrew Caskey. Number 8, Zach Winston. Number 9, Caden Parent. Number 10, Cooper Smith. Number 11, Talon Cisco. Number 12, Kieran Moran. Number 13, Brady Wright. Number 14, Levi Aquaviva. Number 20, Kyle Hewitt. And number 22, Ben Martins. So there you have it, folks. I'm Jim Caskey. I will be doing the broadcasting here on Game Changer live right here at the field, the Big Reds field, the Red Hawks field right here in Port Huron, Michigan. Whoops. Oh, they can hear me okay.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Alrighty, folks. We are ready to start the game. The umpires are here. They're all set to go. And they will be giving us the nod shortly on getting this game going. Already coming to bat for the Vikings, number 14, Levi Aquaviva, a right-handed batter for the Vikings. Aquaviva steps up to the plate. Gets a nice big hit that's going to be carried by the wind almost to the infield and stopped. Already, folks, Aquaviva is a first up and first down as we move forward with number 3 coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings. The catcher, number 3, Keegan Quain. Quain is a senior at Marysville High School, batting right here, right-handed batter. Shifts the weight over to that right leg. Gets one down, foul ball over to third. Dahlman picks it up and fires it over to number 4. Number 4 is on the mound today for the Red Hawks. number 4. Already, Quain hits one, goes over to center. Steppo gets that one, grabs it as Quain goes down. Not too many get away from Steppo over there. Or Seppo, I'm sorry. I was saying Steppo. It's Seppo. Already coming to bat, right-handed batter for the Marysville Vikings. Number 2, Cole. Cooper gets up to the plate, shifts the weight over to the right leg, waits for the pitch, smashes one out. Looks like it's going to go in the center field area, and it is snatched up. 3 up, 3 down, folks. Gavelinsky. Alrighty, folks, and Gavelinsky is number 4. He's out there pitching right now. What was his first name? Gavelinsky on the mound. Number 22, Ben Martins, left-handed batter. So Quain. Alrighty, I think I might have said that Quain was out, but he was not out at first. I'm kind of trying some new techniques here tonight. Already getting a good audience coming in on Game Changer Live right out there in the United States of America. Everybody's watching the game right here at Red Hawks Field, Port Huron, Michigan. Number 22, Ben Martins, left-handed batter for the Vikings. Steps up to the plate as Gavelinsky puts one over there. And it goes, okay, over the backstop. Foul ball. 1 strike. 2 outs on the board for the Vikings. 1 strike on number 22, Ben Martins. Gavelinsky winds up, pitches. Get another stolen base. Yep, so number 3 goes over to third base. 2 outs on the board. Quain over at third base. Martins up to bat. Left-handed batter. First baseman. Gavelinsky takes a look at the lead at third. Winds up way outside on that one. Saved by the catcher. Number 3, Jack Carl is behind the plate. Alrighty, Martin smacks one out. Goes foul. Over in the left field. Gavelinsky on the mound for the Red Hawks. Pitches that one. Strike. Struck him out. Go over to the left, over the outside corner. Just above the knees. Already, number 4. I don't have him actually listed on the roster today for some reason. Oh, okay.
He just got moved up from JV for the position.
All right. You happen to have a pen?
No, I don't.
Were you at the game last night?
No, I coach JV.
Okay, it's number 4.
Yep.
Okay. And it's G-A-V.
Yep. L-I-N. That's the
And he's coming to see a freshman?
yes. He's the only one that
So that'll help out defenses. Well, I hope. Can't let the coach know I say that to you. Alrighty, folks, here we go. Number 2 will be pitching for the Vikings. We all know that name right there. Number 2, a junior at Marysville High School. Cole Cooper is on the mound. Number 3, Keegan Quain is behind the plate. 22, Ben Martins is over at first. Third base is number 20, Kyle Hewitt is over there. Andrew Caskey, number 7, is at shortstop. Luke Badley, number 1, is center field. Caden Parent is over in right field, I believe. I don't have a lineup, so I'm just kind of guessing at these things, folks. But I'm 99% sure that I am right. If you don't believe me, or oh yeah, here we go. Let's go, folks. Okay, coming to the plate for the Red Hawks. Right-handed batter, number 10, Derek Gregasevich. Gregasevich takes a swing at that one. All right, 2 strikes on the board for Gregasevich. Right-handed batter. Hits one over in the foul territory that goes up behind the Vikings dugout. All right, Gregasevich stays alive, everybody. Right-handed batter. We hope that you're getting a good visual. Ron Caskey was the one that set that up for me. Gets a hit that goes foul, this time over to left field. Gregasevich keeps it alive with 2 strikes on the board. 0-2 on 1-0. Derek Gregasevich. One up against the backstop. Doesn't work for him. Yeah, we appreciate everybody that's out there listening on Game Changer. I hope you are having a fun time. I think you are. I see a lot of smiles around here. So this looks like it's great. Gregasevich hits one over to third. Picked up and whipped over there. Just in the nick of time. Gregasevich was only inches away from not getting out. So there he goes, folks. That puts 1 out on the board as number 19, Joey Seppo, left-handed batter, comes to the plate. The first baseman for the Red Hawks. Outside on that one as number 2, Cole Cooper, delivers the first pitch to Seppo. Seppo we've watched for several years around here. High and outside on that one. Seppo does not go for that. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Seppo connects with one and puts it over to the left side of the field. Joey Seppo, strong athlete right here, everybody. Does a heck of a job for the Red Hawks. A windup in the pitch. Outside, the wind is pretty fierce right out of the west, kind of almost southwest, but it's blowing probably 10 to 20 miles an hour, folks. So they got to compensate all over the place. Seppo swings at that one, doesn't connect with it the way he wanted to. Out she goes. Seppo heads to the dugout as number 12 from the, or 22, sorry. Number 22, Cameron Tesluk. He wasn't on the roster yesterday, so I was kind of fumbling with his name a little bit. Right-handed batter for the Red Hawks. Yeah, catches right on that outside corner. Nice, beautiful pitch by number 2, Cole Cooper, a junior at Marysville High School. Hey, thank you everybody for joining us on Game Changer Live. We appreciate you helping out. One gets over there and fired over to first, and he's out at first. Just by inches again as the Vikings come in to bat. Running in as the... Oh, they're in the... I left them in the...
Okay, where is it?
It's way... Alrighty, folks. Yeah, we've got the Red Hawks headed to the outfield. Vikings coming to bat. Yeah, number 22... he ran his heart out on that one, but it didn't quite work for him the way he wanted it to. Cameron Tesluk. did a heck of a good job yesterday also at the Marysville Vikings Stadium. Already on the mound for the Port Huron Redhawks, right here in Port Huron, Michigan, is number 4, Max Gavalinsky, a freshman. Yep. So a young ball player, just developing like crazy. He's doing a great job. The coach moved him up, so he is ready to play here on the varsity team tonight. So we're happy to see that. Always good to see the young men developing and trying their darndest, and they work hard, let me tell you, folks. They eat, sleep, and drink baseball. Yep. Alrighty, we are right here. You see Coach Dahlman running in the front of the camera right now, heading over to third base. And Sean Winston is heading over to first base. So we got our third base and first base coaches in place, and umpires say we are ready to play this game as number 7, right-handed batter, senior at the Marysville High School, steps up to the plate. Andrew Caskey. Caskey shifts the weight over the right leg. Holds the bat up high. The old silver bat. Way outside on that one. Gavalinsky wasn't able to put that one where he wanted it. Caskey says, no. Not going to go for that one. Caskey takes a shot at it. Foul ball on that one. 1 ball, 1 strike on the board for number 7. Andrew Caskey. Already, Caskey's been with baseball. You guys will. I can never ever remember him not wearing a baseball uniform. Outside on that one, Gavalinsky puts it. The wind is not in his favor today, I'll tell you that. The pitchers are struggling with the wind. We hope it's going to calm down as the sun kind of goes down. 2-1 on number 7. 3-1 on number 7, Caskey. Andrew Caskey is at the plate. Comes up to the plate, taps the plate, holds the bat up nice and high, wiggles those feet to get him in right place, shifts the weight to the right leg. Way high. Caskey is not going to swing at that one. Caskey goes to first as number 12 comes to bat. Right-handed batter for the Marysville Vikings, number 12, Kieran Moran Jr. at Marysville High School. Comes up, taps the plate, holds the bat up nice and high, shifts the weight over to the right leg. High and outside. Max Gavalinsky on the mound for the Port Huron Redhawks. What was that one? Strike on that? Number 12 takes a shot at that one. Kieran Moran. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one goes foul on him. Gavalinsky. Takes a glance over at first. Wind up in a pitch. Outside she... Whoa. Nope. Hooked it on that outside corner. Nice fast pitch there. Curved ball by Gavalinsky. 1-2. Pop up that goes up against the backstop. Number 12, Kieran Moran, gets a chunk of it, but not quite what he wants. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the board on 1-2. Moran steps back up to the plate. Gavalinsky takes a glance over toward the long lead at first. And the one goes foul. It goes over the right side of the field, past the dugout. Keeps number 12, Kieran Moran, alive. Moran gets the cue from Dahlman over there at third. Gavlinski winds up and pitches inside on that one. Caskey steals second on that one, so that puts a man over at second. Andrew Caskey at second. Moran continues to stay alive with 1 and 2 on the board on 1-2. No outs. Gavlinski looks back at the lead on Caskey. Pitches one in, goes outside. Full count on number 1-2, Kieran Moran. Young pitcher in here today for the Red Hawks, coming up, freshman at Port Huron High School. Wow, whoa. Number 12 hits one in exactly the right spot over the second baseman's head as Caskey comes in for the first run, and Moran tries to steal second, is out at second. Caskey comes in with a run on the board. Hey, thank you everybody for joining us on Game Changer Live right here in Port Huron, Michigan at the Red Hawks Stadium. Okay, coming to bat for the Vikings, number 9, Caden Parent. Caden Parent, a right-handed batter for the Vikings. Great guy, great athletes, coming a long, long ways. Alrighty, folks, we got 1 out on the board, and Parent's got 1 strike on him right now, right-handed batter. Parent is also a freshman. So he came up this year with a lot of talent, bringing it to the plate, and yeah, in more ways than one. Doing a darn good job for the Vikings. Alrighty, Gavlinski winds up, pitches, and it goes way inside. Caden Parent had to jump back to avoid collision with that one. Puts 1 and 1 on the board for number 9. Caden Parent, right-handed batter for the Vikings. High and outside. Alrighty, 2 and 1 on 9. A freshman at Marysville High School. Yeah, the Vikings are wearing the blue pinstripe with white pinstripe trousers tonight. Swing and a miss on that one. 2 and 2. Gavlinski puts one right at the waist level, slightly inside. Those are hard for the batters. Nice pitch by Gavlinski. Swing and a miss on that one. Takes him out. Number 9, the freshman from Marysville High School, Caden Parent, goes down by the freshman from Port Huron High School, number 4, Max Gavlinski, coming to bat for the Vikings. Number 20, a junior at Marysville High School, Kyle Hewitt, right-handed batter, steps up to the plate. Outside and high, just above the waist, but outside. Hewitt does not go for it. 2 outs on the board, folks. Okay. Inside, just below the letters. A nice fastball, but it wasn't in the right spot for Max. Swing and a miss on that one. Beautiful pitch right there. Fastball, curves to the outside. Number 20 goes for it. Kyle Hewitt, swing and a miss. A windup and a pitch, high and outside. Puts 3 and 1 on the board on number 2-0. Kyle Hewitt, right-handed batter for the Marysville Vikings. A windup, a pitch. Hits it high and... oh my goodness. Oh, Judas Priest. Seppo runs like crazy from first and smashes right into the fence, but catches that pop-up that was in foul territory. Seppo goes down on his back after snagging that one, but he's got the ball in his glove, and that's all that counts. Good job on that, Joey Seppo. Already, folks, Vikings headed to the outfield. Right here we go. As the Red Hawks come to bat right here in the great city of Port Huron, Michigan. Yep, we love this town, everybody. Alrighty, number 2, Cole Cooper, a junior, will be on the mound. Right-handed pitcher. Keegan Quain behind the plate. Number 7, Caskey, is at shortstop. Number 20, Kyle Hewitt, will be at third. Number 22, Ben Martins, will be at first. Luke Badley is heading to center field. Alrighty, there you go, folks. Umpire says, hey, it's time to play ball. Let's go, guys. As number 18 comes to the plate. Jackson Higgins, number 18, right-handed batter for the Port Huron Red Hawks. Higgins comes up to the plate, kind of gets his feet in the right spot, holds the bat up nice and high, stays focused as the first pitch goes by, right on the outside corner. Beautiful fast pitch right there by number 2, Cole Cooper. Jackson Higgins, outside and high. Higgins does not go for that one. 1-1 on number 1-8. Jackson Higgins. Outside, putting 2-1 on the board for 1-8. Right here at the Red Hawks field in Port Huron, Michigan. Swinging a miss or foul ball on that one. That puts 2-2. Yeah, right here in front of the camera, you see Joey Seppo smashing up against that fence, but he's still alive, and he's doing a good job, that guy. I like that guy right there. Alrighty, let's get back to baseball, will you? Gets over to Caskey. Caskey picks it up and whips it. Ooh, baby, it gets away from a little bit too high. Martins was not able to grab that one. Caskey misjudged it slightly. It went against the wind, and it picked it up, and Martins was not able to snag it. Already coming to bat for the Red Hawks is number 3, Jack Carl. Carl's a catcher. A right-handed batter for the Red Hawks steps up to the plate. Shifts the weight over to the right leg. Wind up in a pitch. Takes a swing at that one inside and high, but he went for it. Alrighty, Seppo. Yeah, here he is again, folks. Alrighty, yeah, I like that guy right there. Cole Cooper on the mound. Takes a glance over to the lead at first. Winds up, pitches, puts it right across the outside corner. Beautiful fast pitch right there by number 2, Cole Cooper on the mound for the Marysville Vikings. Yeah, it's not a bad day today, folks. Swing and a miss. Alrighty, yeah, that was a tough one right there. The ball was, it curved out, and Jack Carl just doesn't connect with that one. Already coming to bat for the Vikings, for the Red Hawks is number 11, Carson Nichols. Nichols is generally play left field for the Red Hawks. Now 1 out on the board. Strike on that one. 1 strike on number 1-1. Carson Nichols, right-handed batter for the Red Hawks. Nichols holds the bat up there nice and high, hits one that goes foul on him. It would have been nice. That would have been a good hit right there. The wind was just whipping up at that point and carried the ball along third baseline and then rolls out of it into foul territory. Already number 11. Yep. continues to stay alive right here. 2 strikes on the board. As number 11, Carson Nichols gets ready to bat. Gets one that goes over to Caskey. Caskey picks it up, taps that one, whips it over to first. And we get a double play out of that one. Andrew Caskey gets a double play out of that. What a marvelous play that was as Caskey stepped on the second, got the guy out there, whips it over to first, and just in the nick of time, gets him out. All righty, folks, we're having fun right here in the great city of Port Huron, Michigan. Don't knock this town. She's a beauty, and she's coming up the ranks. I always say, who wants to go to Traverse City when you got Port Huron? There you go. Already we got a nice big audience that are following us out on Game Changer Live. This is Jim Caskey, and I am trying my dangdest to give you a nice show that you'll be able to see on Game Changer Live, but you'll also be able to see it on YouTube. Yeah, Ron Caskey does the editing, so if you have any problems with the editing on YouTube, you call him up, 555-5555, extension 5. You'll get a hold of Ron. Say, hey, I got a complaint. Then he'll make you do it. Alrighty, folks. Yeah, let's get back into baseball here. So we got the Vikings coming to bat. The weather is almost perfect, and the wind is starting to die down a little bit as the sun goes down. But take a look at this beautiful field that they have here at Port Huron for the Port Huron Red Hawks. Their stadium is absolutely gorgeous. It sits behind the football stadium and kind of like just north and slightly east of the high school. Nice setting. And yeah, so they're working hard over here, I'll tell you that. Alrighty, there goes Dahlman in front of the camera. He's headed over to third as, let's see, where's Winston? There he is. Winston's now heading over to first. Alrighty, folks. We are ready to play ball as number 1 for the Vikings of Marysville, a senior, Luke Badley, comes to the plate. Holds the bat up there. Yeah, Gavelinsky puts that one right on the outside corner. Beautiful fast pitch by Gavelinsky. Luke Badley sizes up stays focused. High and outside, above the letters. Number 1 is not going to go for that. Steps off out of the batter's box. Gets the cue from Quayne over at third. As Luke Badley. Yep, Gavelinsky puts another one right across that outside corner. Nice pitching, fast pitch. Curves out, catches that just above the knees. Whoa, that surprised me right there. Yeah. Alrighty, so that was a hit down third baseline. The third baseman, number 22, Cameron Tesluk, was over there, not able to deliver it to first on time. Already coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 14, right-handed batter, Levi Aquaviva. Aquaviva's getting the cues from Quayne, or from Dahlman over there at third. Aquaviva steps up. Just right at the waistline, right on the outside corner. Beautiful fast pitch by Max Gavelinsky. 14, Aquaviva steps back up to the plate. Gavelinsky takes a look at the lead at first. Gets a bunt. Whips it over to first. That gets the man out at first. Already, folks, that advances a runner. So Badley's over there at second. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings is number 3, Keegan Quayne, catcher. senior at Marysville High School. Comes up and taps the plate. He gets the prompt from Dahlman over at third. Vikings have one out on the board. Gavelinsky continues to pitch him. Yeah, outside went just a little bit too far out. One ball, no strikes, one out on number 3, Keegan Quain. Quain steps up to the plate. Outs. Oh, yeah, he caught that outside corner right there, yeah. Already, Gavelinsky puts a strike in there. Quain takes a look. Gavelinsky looks back at the long lead by Badley. Ooh! Quain was going to jump back. He wasn't quite sure which side of him that ball was going to come to, but he got nailed by it, so that puts Quain over on first. Badley on second. Coming to bat, number 2, the pitcher, Cole Cooper. Cooper's a junior at Marysville High School. Steps up to the plate, shifts the weight over there to that right leg. Gavelinsky pitches one in above the letters, just outside. 1 ball, no strikes on number 2. Vikings leading 1-0. Outside she goes. 2-0 on number 2. 1 out on the board. Cooper. Gavelinsky looks back at a potential steal, and Badley steals that one, and Badley's running like crazy, and he makes it in! Number 1 from the Vikings comes in, as number 11 was not able to scoop that one up quite as fast as he wanted to. Carson Nichols out there in left field. Badley comes in as number 2, Cole Cooper, stays alive. 2-1 on the board, 1 out. Gavelinsky takes a look at, good man, that was close. A pickoff attempt at second base by Gavelinsky, and that does not work for him. It was close. As number 2 comes back to the batter's box, Cole Cooper hits a high pop-up. That's center field. Inside, scooping it up was, yeah. Alrighty, so that's 2 outs on the board, folks. That was number 10 that scooped that one up. Derek Gregosevich. That was Gregosevich, wasn't it, that came in and got that one? Yeah, Greg. Oh, yeah, that was Gregosevich running like crazy as the ball's drifting. Already coming to bat, left-handed batter, number 22, Ben Martins. High and outside. Number 4 on the mound for the Port Huron Redhawks. Ben Martins sizes it up. Gavelinsky takes a look at the long lead at second. Outside she goes. The wind is just whipping through here right now. It's hard to pitch in this kind of wind. 2-0 on the board with 2 outs. Gavelinsky is a freshman, just brought up here. Inside and low. 3-0 on this left-handed batter, number 22, Ben Martins. Yeah, we've got Stuck on Sports over there doing some of their own stuff. Yep, they put that. Oh man, this is always a... Whoa, that was a very, very close call as number 3, Keegan Quain, steals third. Okay, we're having a little umpire conference right now. Apparently there was a little bit of a dispute. It was so close. Let's see if that gets challenged. Nope. He's safe. He's safe at third. Gavelinsky winds up and pitches right across the inside corner, slightly above the knees. Beautiful fast pitch right there by this young freshman. 3-1 on the board for number 22. Takes another one, gives him a full count. Gavelinsky puts it in the same spot, right across that outside or inside corner. Looks like it's going to go out and then it sways in. Martin hits one towards first. Easy out there. Number 22 does not make it. Vikings come in, folks. They got 2 runs on the board right here at Port Huron Red Hawk Stadium as the Marysville Vikings face off with the Red Hawks. This is their 3rd game in a row, isn't it? 3rd game in a row? Yeah, everybody's nodding. Yep, that's correct. They said, well, you ought to know. Hey, I only count on the information I get from the people behind me. Alrighty, yep. So here we go. Red Hawks coming to bat very shortly as the Vikings go to the outfield. Alrighty, everybody. I made this makeshift little gadget here to keep the wind from whipping it so badly. So hopefully this is going to work. I used some strong tape on it, and kind of protects it, puts a little shield around it. So hopefully that's gonna work. I mean, it's not like Andrew coming up to the shop and welding this thing for me. I had to use the super strong tape. Alrighty, let's get back to ball game, you guys. Stop gabbing away. Number 8, right-handed batter, Brendan Hofer. Outside on that one. Hofer does not go for it. Hofer gets one past number 20. Hofer's going to try going to second. Bam! It is very close, but Hofer makes it safely over to second. What a nice hit. Not able to scoop that one up by the left fielder. Already coming to bat, a left-handed batter for the Port Huron Red Hawks. Number 5, Aiden Conkle. Aiden Conkle. Conkle usually plays left or right field. A left-handed batter. Alrighty, Red Hawks have a man on second. Cooper winds up, gonna attempted pickoff. All right, doesn't work for Cole Cooper the way he wanted it to. Conkle steps back up to the plate, left-handed batter. Whoa. Caskey gets over there out of shortstop, snags that one before it gets away from the attempted pickoff. Caskey goes in and has a little chat with Cole Cooper. Gets back over there to shortstop. Cole Cooper Takes a glance at second, winds up and pitches. Swing and a miss on that one. Number 5 goes down.
Go, Joey.
Coming to bat. Number 7, right-handed batter for the Red Hawks, Joey Gilbert. Gilbert is a pitcher and other positions. Cooper winds up. Pitches it right there, just slightly above the waist and on the outside corner. Fast pitch there. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Red Hawks have a man on second. Whoa, inside. Ooh, man. Nice back up there. Cooper threw it a little high. Gets past Caskey, even as tall as he is. And he jumps up another 2 or 3 feet. But he was not able to snag it. But good backup on that one. Alrighty, let's go, folks. Right-handed batter. Hits one over towards third. Skipped up. Boom! And then he got him over there. Man, that was a close one right there. Already number 10. Derek Gregosevich. Gregosevich has pitched. He's also played center field. Right-handed batter for the Red Hawks. Steps up to the plate, shifts that weight over to the right leg. As Cole Cooper winds up, pitches, strike right at just below the letters. Alrighty, let's see. The Red Hawks are wearing, the white trousers with the red stripe on them and black t-shirts. Whoa, inside. Gregosevich has to kind of step back to avoid collision with that one. Fast pitch right there by Cole Cooper. 1-1. Outside and in the dirt. Does not work for Cooper the way he wanted it to. And Gregosevich goes, I'm not going to swing at that one. 2-1 on number 1-0. Derek Gregosevich. Swing and a miss on that one. Puts 2-2 on the board. 2 outs. Gregosevich is a very powerful player for the Red Hawks. Does a beautiful job. Cooper winds up, pitches. Gregosevich hits one over to third. Scooped up, whipped, in the dirt. Does not work. Alrighty, that one went from third to first. Ben Martins was able to still snag it, even though it went down in front of him about 10 feet, bounced up, but just not in time. All right, so here we go, folks. Red Hawks have a man on first, a man on third. Coming to bat, left-handed batter, number 19, Joey Seppo. Seppo is a good, strong player for the Red Hawks. Outside on that one, we have an attempted steal going on over there. That Quayne fires that over to Caskey, but not able to get him out at second. So that puts a man on first. A man on second and a man on third. 2 outs on the board. Seppo at bat. Inside, Seppo has to jump back in order to avoid collision at the knees with that one. 2-0 on 1-9. Alrighty, let's see what happened there. It looks like we got 2-1 on 1-9. Joey Seppo. left-handed batter shifts the weight over to the left leg. Cooper winds up, pitches right on the, just below the waistline on the inside corner. Nice pitch right there by Cooper. Seppo steps back up to the plate. A windup and a pitch. Seppo hits one that goes, ooh, man. Whoo, baby. That was a nice hit by Seppo. The wind was carrying it, brought it slightly into the infield, and Caskey snatches that one up. Beautiful catch by Andrew Caskey. Nice job on that, Andrew. All righty, here we are, Port Huron, Michigan, home of the Red Hawks. The Red Hawks are headed to the outfield as Marysville Vikings come to bat. Alrighty, folks. Vikings coming to bat. Sometimes I feel like I'm a little intoxicated with baseball, you know? Yeah, you ever felt that way? Yeah. You kind of go like, wow, it just keeps on going, and you keep on getting more excited all the time, and the next thing you know, the night has gone by. Already coming to bat, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls out there in Game Changer Live. Number 7, right-handed batter for the Marysville Vikings, a senior, number 7, Andrew Caskey. I hope we're getting some good film out there. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We've got a great audience watching us out there in St. Clair County and elsewhere. Beautiful long hit that goes way, way over towards the fence. As number 11 scoots to grab that one, he's running as bad as Seppo was over here on the right side of the field. He was running like crazy. Carson Nichols, left fielder, smashes up against the fence, but does not get that high pop-up that Caskey just did. Already one strike on the board. Number 7 comes back up, taps the plate, shifts the weight over to the right leg. Swing and a miss on that one, just about the letters and slightly inside. Caskey swings at it. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes on the board. Gavelinsky gets another one over to him. Goes way, way over again, over the fence. And in the left field area, it's way out there. He's got 2 beautiful hits, but they both drift like crazy with the wind and carries it over to the left side of the field. Already 0-2 on 7. Comes up and taps the plate. Caskey's been accepted to play ball at St. Clair County Community College. Gets one that's hit over, over to right field, and Caskey makes it safely to first, bringing up the next batter for the Vikings. Number 12, you know him, Kieran Moran, a junior at Marysville High School. Alrighty, folks, Dahlman gives him the cue. Moran steps up to the plate. Gavelinsky's going to try for a pickoff at first. Gavelinsky's a freshman, but he is playing very seasoned baseball. Doing a great job here. Sees that long lead by Caskey over there at first. Short run, and Gavelinsky picks it up, whips it, gets past Seppo as Caskey makes it all the way to third. Caskey stops at third. Stalled out there by Dahlman, saying, no, 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 don't go for home. Alrighty, that puts a runner at first and a runner at third. Number 9, Caden Parent coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings. Right-handed batter. Caden Parent, 9 years in baseball. This guy's been around a long time. We call him the old pasta kid. Loves pasta, loves brownies. Now, what better combination could you get in America? Nutritious food. Yep, there you go. Attempted bunt on that one. Does not work for number 9, Caden Parent, a freshman at Marysville High School. Yeah, great audience we got out there in Game Changer. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Outside on that one. Oops. Hits that outside corner. Okay. Number 9. Kind of shakes that one off. All right. Wind is continuing to be pretty fierce, folks. Swing and a miss on that one. Down goes number 9. A runner advances. Coming to bat for the Marysville Vikings, number 20, Kyle Hewitt. Hewitt is a junior, I believe he's a junior at Marysville High School. Right-handed batter. Inside. Already, Vikings have a man over at second and one at third. Hewitt at bat. Yeah, the wind is steady. Outside and just slightly low. 2-0 on number 1-2. No, wait, who's that? No, sorry. He hits one that goes past the second baseman. Caskey comes in with another run. Beautifully done on that one as Caskey with that long stride runs from third to home plate with about 2 steps. Able to get there. Alrighty, folks. Well, that puts another run on the board for the Vikings. A man on third. Dahlman's given instruction here. As number 1, Luke Badley, right-handed batter, comes to bat. First one is a strike right across the outside corner. Badley doesn't swing at it. Dahlman's giving him instruction. Got to be where it has to be. You know, you got... Ooh, man. Already we have stolen base, yeah, on that one. Vikings have a man at second and a man at third and Badley at bat. 1 out on the board. 1-1, 1-on-1. Now there you go. Catches on that outside corner. 1-2 on number 1, Luke Badley. Badley steps up to the plate, shifts the weight over to the right leg. Gavolinsky takes a look at the long leads. Swing and a miss on Badley. Takes him out. That puts 2 outs on the board as number 14 with the Marysville Vikings comes to bat. Levi Aquaviva, a sophomore right-handed batter. Gavelinsky takes a look at the leads. A windup and a pitch goes outside for Gavelinsky.
Go 1-4.
Alrighty, here we go, folks. Aquaviva. Yep, it was just slightly below the letters, right on that inside corner. One and one, 2 outs on the board. A windup and a pitch. 14 hits it over there, whips it over to first, and Aquaviva doesn't quite make it to first on time. Vikings go down as the Red Hawks of Port Huron come to bat. Alrighty, so folks, yeah, we've got a score up there on the board of Marysville Vikings leading with 3 runs. Red Hawks 0. Alrighty, let's see, we got Cole Cooper going back to the mound. Caskey's over there at shortstop. Ben Martins is at first. Keegan Quain behind the plate. Yeah, we've been live here on Game Changer for about 1 hour, and everybody seems to be okay. Yeah, they're not sleeping. They're cuddled up in their blankies and just having a good night right here at the Red Hawks Baseball Stadium in Port Huron, Michigan. So all you folks that are listening, like in Florida and in Alabama and all over the world, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, I'd like to be in Florida right about now. Maybe Orlando area. I can't handle the heat and I can't handle the cold. What can I handle? I don't know. I don't like the heat and I don't like the cold. So probably they should move me to already coming to bat, number 22, Cameron Tesluk. Tesluk is a right-handed batter for the Red Hawks. Coach Golding is head coach over at third. Nice pitch right there by number 2, Cole Cooper. What's another one right just slightly above the waist on the outside corner. Number 2-2 has 2 strikes, no outs on the board. Yeah, 22 was going to grab that one. Didn't go for it at the last second. So Tesluk's got 1 and 2. Alrighty, we've got 2 and 2 on 2-2. Tesluk. It's a hit that goes high over to the right field area, over the fence. Tesluk stays alive. Shifts the weight over to the right leg. Outside, that gives a full count on Tesluk. Number 22.
Come on, win it. Let's go.
No outs on the board. And Tesluk takes a walk. Heads over to first. Already coming to bat, number 18, Jackson Higgins, a right-handed batter for the Red Hawks. steps up to the plate, moves that weight over to that right leg, gets a hit, gets over to Caskey. Oh, yeah. It was a heck of a throw that Caskey put over from shortstop to first, but was not able to do the job. Red Hawks, 2 men on, as number 3 comes to bat. Jack Carl. Carl's the catcher. I call him like an all-star catcher. He's been catching all the way, as far as I've been able to tell. Teslick steps up to the plate as all right, Tesla Carl kind of moves his legs around there, steps out of the box, back into the box. Teslick holds the bat up nice and high as Cooper gets ready to deliver. Long leads. One that's hit that gets way over there, drops behind the second baseman. As the Vikings bring that one in to prevent a run from coming in. So folks, we have the bases loaded right here as number 11 comes to bat. Carson Nichols, right-handed batter for the Red Hawks. Bases loaded. Quayne is able to stop that one that goes down low and outside and into the dirt. Yep, caught it right on the outside corner. 1-1 on 1-1. Carson Nichols, right-handed batter. Swing and a miss on that one. 1-2 on 1-1. Cooper winds up, pitches one. Gets down in low and outside on that one. 2-2 on 1-1. What can we do here, folks? Gets one that pop-up foul over to the right side of the field. Martins was not able to get over there fast enough to grab that one. So there you go, folks. Number 11 stays alive. Carson Nichols. Bases loaded. 2-2 on 1-1. Hits a high pop-up that goes up and over towards the backstop, just over top of the backstop. And Quayne was not able to obviously grab that one, but he was going for it. Alrighty, 11 stays alive, folks. 2-2. Cole Cooper on the mound. Winds up and pitches. Low and outside. Full count on number 11. 3-2 on 1-1. Hits one over again. It goes. Oh, man. Nice stop there by number 2. Cole Cooper backs up the long throw from Aquaviva.
Good swing, Carson. Good swing.
All righty.
Get that back, Carson. All right.
All right. So number 11 gets a nice hit, but that was snagged by the right fielder. Already number 8 coming to bat for the Red Hawks. Brendan Hofer. Quayne fires one over to first. Attempted pickoff. Yeah, let's see what's going on here.
go, V-Ho.
All right, so that attempted pickoff did not work. Number 8 has 1 strike on the board. Brendan Hofer. Hofer, I think, plays second base most of the time. Swing and a miss on that one. Puts 2 strikes up there. No outs. Bases loaded. 1 out. I'm sorry. There is 1 out. Sorry about that. 2 strikes. Hit that goes. Nice back up there by number 2. Cole Cooper is able to stop that one as it got past Queen. Already coming to bat, a left-handed batter, number 5. Aiden Conkle. Already we have a pinch runner. Runner heading over. No, yeah, no, yeah, no. Already number 2, Ashton Cook heads over to first, replacing number 3, Jack Carl. Already as number 5 comes to bat. Bases loaded, folks. 2 outs on the board. Outside on that one. Number 5 does not go for it. Aiden Conkle, right fielder for the Red Hawks. Steps back up to the plate. Hits one that goes toward first and snagged by number 22. Wow. Already the Red Hawks were threatening there, folks. Didn't go for them quite the way they wanted it to, as the Vikings lead with 3 runs on the board. Coming to bat, the Marysville Vikings. Gavlinski's on the mound. Gets a nice fist bump from his infielders as number 3 comes to bat for the Marysville Vikings. Keegan. Queen. Did it go out? Smith's trying to get a hold of me.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's not on currently.
It out.
ID again.
Oh.
All right, there you go.
Alrighty, folks, a little interruption there. But we are back in the game. Thank you, everybody, for coming back. We kind of got an interruption. Okay, Queen hits one that goes foul along third baseline. He kind of steps into that one. 1 ball, 1 strike on number 3, Keegan Quain. Yeah, we are having a great time right here in the wonderful city of Port Huron, Michigan at the Red Hawks field. All right, Gavlinski pitches one. Puts 2 strikes up there on Quain. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Quain comes back up to the plate. Ooh, he stretches out to get that one. It kind of curved out there as Gavlinski strikes him out. Alrighty, folks, coming to bat. You know him. We all know him. Bigger than life and twice as nice. Number 2, Cole Cooper. 1 out on the board. Hits one that goes over to third. Third's not able to pick it up. Gets away from him a little bit. And Cole Cooper makes it safely over to first on that one. 1 out on the board. Number 22 coming to bat. Ben Martins, a senior at Marysville High School. Alrighty, the ump is kind of telling the guys, hey, you get into the dugout. You know, he's the boss. Blue's the boss. They tell you what to do, you better do it. Or they can yell at you, I'll put it that way. Alrighty, so here we go, number 22. Ben Martins inside. Ooh, yucks. Yuck. Alrighty, we had an attempted steal there by Cole Cooper. He ran his heart out, but that did not quite work for him the way he wanted it to. That puts 2 outs on the board as number 22 stays at bat with 1 strike. Ooh, pops one up against the backstop. Rescued by number 7, Andrew Caskey. You saw him right there, folks. All righty, what do we say, folks? 22. Stays focused. Hits one that goes way over to right field, and that one is snagged up by the right fielder. Vikings head to the outfield. Red Hawks coming in to bat. Alrighty, hope you come back live. I had a call that came in from a doctor friend of mine, and I think it interrupted, I don't know, I got a new cell phone, and they want you to always upgrade with these cell phones, and then it's like, for the first 3 months, nothing works the same. Alrighty, that's just my little complaint of the day. 1 hour and 17 minutes we've been playing here. As you can see right there, folks, Vikings headed to the outfield as the Red Hawks come to bat. Number 7, Joey Gilbert, will be stepping up here soon. Gilbert, he's a pitcher. What are the positions does Gilbert play? Shortstop also? Yeah, shortstop. Yeah, Gilbert also plays shortstop at number 7. We'll call him Lucky 7. How about that? Alrighty, Gilbert's a right-handed batter for the Red Hawks. Comes up to the plate. Yeah, let's see what's going on here. Looking for the coach to go to the third base coach box there. Alrighty. Hits one that goes foul on number 7. Alrighty. 1 strike on 7. Joey Gilbert right here on Red Hawks at Red Hawk Stadium, Port Huron, Michigan. Will wind up in a pitch that goes on the outside edge. 1-1 on 7. Yeah, it's a windy one out here today. Strike puts it right across that outside corner, just slightly above the belt line. 1-2 on 7. Winds up 1, gets in the dirt, gets away from Quayne. Joey Seppo here goes after that one, rescues that one. Already number 7. High and outside on that one. 3-2, full count on 7. Cole Cooper has got to fight the battle with the wind blowing at about 10 to 20 miles an hour, depending on when you're counting. Right-handed pitcher, winds up. Goes over the top and, ooh, man, right next to the porta-john. Okay, there you go, folks. Yeah. Keeps him alive. Number 7 has the full count as he puts one over the backstop. Ooh, tries another one. Late swing on that. Goes over towards the right field area, towards the Viking dugout. Yeah, so you can expect weird weather in that spring in April here in Michigan. Swinging a miss on that one. No, wait a minute. No, that was a foul ball apparently. Yeah, he holds it. He holds in there. Stays alive, 7 with full count. Swing and a miss on that one. Man, he was right there. He wanted that one to go sailing. Yep, but it didn't quite happen for him. Red Hawks are having fun. You know, they're smiling. They're just, they're just having fun here tonight. Already number 10, Derek Gregosevich, right-handed batter, hits one high. Wind is carrying it all over the place. Oh! Whoa, ho, 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 ho. What happened there? Did he hang on to it or didn't he? Yeah, he hung on to it. Wow, that was a heck of one. Gregosevich hit it over in the left field, and the third baseman came in, grabbed it, and then he was falling. It would look like it was going to fall out of his glove. But we're okay. Number 19 coming to bat, left-handed batter, Joey Seppo. Lets the first one sail by. 1 ball, no strikes on 1-9. Joey Seppo, left-handed batter. Strike, it goes just below the waist and on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs on the board. Seppo hits one high into center field as Badley comes in and snags that one. Man, he's gotten some good hits, but the wind has always been carrying it back. Alrighty, Vikings come in, folks. As the Red Hawks of Port Huron, Michigan, head to the outfield. Alrighty, Vikings are leading today. They've got 3 on the board. Red Hawks 0. Alrighty, so that wind is interesting. Whipping right out of the west, kind of southwest. Alrighty, everybody, we're back with you. Had a little internet interruption going on there, but we had to pause out and come back in. So, hey, how are you doing tonight? Are you staying warm? The wind out here in Port Huron is fierce. Number 22, a right-handed batter, Cameron Tesluk. To bat as gets one over there, whips it to first, and he is out at first. Alrighty, 22 tries his best to get over to first. Doesn't work for him, but it was a beautiful, solid hit. Alrighty, number 18, Jackson Higgins, right-handed batter, comes up and taps the plate, shuffles the weight over to the right leg. High and outside on that one. 1-0 on 18. Yeah, it says that we've got an hour and 25 minutes on this thing, so it did pause The internet system did. Okay, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Swing and a miss on that one by number 18. Jackson Higgins. Higgy is a right-handed batter for the Red Hawks. Whoa, swing and a miss. Alrighty, so there to go, folks. 2 outs on the board as 1-8 goes down. Alrighty, coming to bat is number 3, Jack Carl, the catcher. Good athlete this guy is. Outside and low. Carl does not go for that one. Carl comes up, kind of positions himself there in the batter's box. Hits one that goes over to third. Third whips it to first, and he's out at first. Alrighty, folks. 3 up, 3 down as the Vikings come in to bat. Alrighty, and here we are, folks. Red Hawks headed to the outfield. Trailing behind. Vikings with 3 runs on the board. Red Hawks, 0. Yeah, so it's a brisk spring evening. Yeah, we're looking forward to Easter. That's when everything starts to warm up, and yeah, it kind of starts to make a difference right about then. Now, I can't stand the cold, and I can't stand the heat. So what the heck am I supposed to do? Go to Mars? Alrighty, folks. We are trying to give you a good game. Hopefully you're coming back on Game Changer Live right here in Port Huron, Michigan. Yeah, we've got Stuck on Sports Dennis Stuckies over there recording this game, so you are going to see it out there. But we are also going to be out there on Game Changer Live. And then, guess what? We'll put this on YouTube. So all you folks that want to have a great, big, huge Easter dinner as you're munching on your ham, you can put this on the big screen and just have a wonderful Easter dinner watching baseball. And if anybody complains, just tell them, hey, this has priority because Jim Caskey said so, you know? Alrighty, thanks everybody for coming back on Game Changer. We had a pause there because of, what do we call that? Kind of a Wi-Fi or a internet connection. You know, things pause out. Alrighty, yes sir, sirs. Here we come. Number 1 will be coming to bat here shortly as number 15 stays on the mound. Connor Hanks pitching for the Port Huron Red Hawks. Dahlman runs over to third. Winston's over at first, coaching. Number 1, right-handed batter, senior for the Marysville Vikings, Luke Badley. Badley's a good guy. You know, he does a heck of a job out there in that center field. Down and outside. Alrighty. Connor Hanks on the mound. Bunt by Badley. Hanks comes in and picks up. Badley makes it safely over to first. As, yeah. Hanks, whoa, gets, come on. Okay, all right. Alrighty, so we have a stolen base there. Number 1, Luke Badley makes it to second. Alrighty, Badley went down really hard there. Scraping along the ground, he's limping a bit. It looks like he's going to be all right. He's a tough character, I'll tell you that. Already coming to bat for the Vikings, number 14. A sophomore from Marysville High School and a right-handed batter. Levi Aquaviva. Aquaviva holds the bat up nice and high, stays focused. Badly takes a long lead at second. Badley's stolen a bunch of bases this year so far. And he's gotten in a pickle once or twice too. Alrighty, Aquaviva way outside and high. Aquaviva does not go for that one. Alrighty, Vikings are leading up here. 3 runs on the board. Scoreboard stalled out there, so I...
There you go.
Yep. Right at the waist level on the outside corner. Nice pitch by number 15, Connor Hanks. Already 2-1. Yep, another one right across that outside corner. Puts it in the same spot. And Hanks has got a pitch against the wind as well. He's got a west wind coming at him. Still putting him on the outside corner. High and inside. Already 3-2 full count. I believe we have here. Scoreboards. Well, I think that. Anyways, what? Alrighty. Hanks winds up and pitches, swing and a miss on that one as number 14, Aquaviva, strikes out. Coming aboard is number 3, senior from Marysville High School, right-handed batter. You got it, folks. Keegan Quinn. 1 out on the board. Just below the letters. Over the plate. Strike 1. Quinn stays focused as Badley takes a long lead at second. Quinn takes a pause. Comes back up to the plate. Badley takes a long lead. Ooh, swing and a miss on that one. Drops right down. Right over the plate, it just takes a nosedive. Nice pitch by number 15 from the Red Hawks. All right, Quinn hits one behind the backstop. Keeps alive with 2 strikes on the board. 0-2 on number 3, Keegan Quinn. All right, ready to play. Hanks takes a glance at second, winds up, pitches. Quinn hits one down towards first, snagged by Seppo. Already 2 outs, folks, as number 2, Cole Cooper, comes to bat. Advances badly over to third. Outside and low. Stopped by Carl. Cole Cooper. Strike right on the outside corner and beautiful fast curveball by number 15, Connor Hanks. A wind up in a pitch, high and outside. Cooper does not go for that one. Thanks everybody for coming back on Game Changer. 2-1 on number 2. Hits one that goes, oh man. Yeah, over into left field. Left fielder has to step backwards, like way back, and falls to the ground, but he's able to catch that one that was hit out there to left field by Cooper. Alrighty, folks, the Marysville Vikings head to the outfield as the Port Huron Redhawks come to bat. Yeah, here we go, folks. Alrighty, folks. Yeah, Cole Cooper stays on the mound for the Vikings. 86 pitches. Keegan Quain behind the plate. Ben Martin's over at first. Andrew Caskey at shortstop. Kyle Hewitt at third. Luke Badley, center field. All right, let's see what we can do here, folks, as number 2 comes to bat. Ashton Cook, right-handed batter. Hits one that goes over to Caskey. Caskey snags it up, fires it over to number 22, and Ashton Cook is out. Alrighty, folks, so there you go. Good infielding by the Marysville Vikings. Nice solid hit by number 2. Doesn't quite go where he wants it to. Alrighty. Number 8 at bat, Brendan Hofer. Right-handed batter for the Redhawks. Good, strong athlete. Swing and a miss on that one. Alrighty, number 8, 2 strikes. As Cooper continues to pitch. This is his 88th pitch right here, I believe it is. Outside corner, and he nails him. It really was a close call right there, folks. Alrighty, there you go. As number 5 comes to bat, Aiden Conkle, left-handed batter for the Redhawks. Aiden Conkle. Low and inside. Two outs on the board. Wind up in a pitch. Swing and a miss on that one. One and one on number 5. Outside and low. Number 5. Aiden Conkle, left-handed batter. Outside on that one. It says 2 and 1 on the board. Swing and a miss on that one. Alrighty, so there you go, folks. We have ended that bottom of the 7th as the Vikings lead the Red Hawks right here in Port Huron, Michigan. 3 runs on the board, Red Hawks 0. Right there in front of you got the champions, folks. Really excellent playing and excellent sportsmanship, let's put it that way. The Port Huron Red Hawks are a fantastic ball team. Great guys, very, very nice personalities. And the Marysville Vikings, same. They're happy to take the win and go back to Marysville. Alrighty, folks, we are going to end this live stream. Thank you for tuning in. This is Jim Caskey, and we'll be putting this out to you. You've got a great opportunity to watch this on Easter Sunday if you want to, and you can also pick this up on YouTube. So just go to, that'd be Marysville Vikings Baseball. I believe that's how it's listed out there. We'll edit this thing out a little bit, and then you can watch it and have a great time. Make up an extra big batch of popcorn and enjoy it. Good night, everybody. Be safe, okay? God bless.
Yeah, keep walking.